Hey everyone, I hope that you are doing well. So look on the screen, look on the screen. Ooh, looks like a witch to me. Let's go ahead and talk about it. We are going to have a story time. This is very, very interesting. Okay, so some background information. We've got three ladies here. Two of the ladies, they work together at the same company in customer service jobs. And so they get these calls, people needing help with their billing, troubleshooting, kind of a variety, customer service. Um, Freaking frack. They're both single moms. The other lady, she is married. She and her husband, they do quite well. So, freaking frack are both single. And one thing I noticed about them, they're very, 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 very hateful toward other women. I'm going to say this, and here's the premise of the story, this story time. When you are very full of hatred and you are bitter and you have a very dark heart, a dark spirit, news flash for her. And she got one of them got her a nice little lesson I think she deserves. You may try to hide that who you are because it's called, oh, guess what? I want a man. See, been playing Miss Love a Thug and Miss Love a Thug, well, it doesn't work out. Those kind of guys are not, they might be a temporary provider, but the work could stop. You might get got. But Miss Love a Thug, it really doesn't work out a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So then you become this evil, dark hearted person. You mad at everybody but yourself and your man and the decisions that you made. People can read your spirit, they can tell your aura. So then when you want to all of a sudden, you think you go clean it up. Uh-oh, I want to meet somebody. Oh, it took you late 30s to figure it out. Then living the bad boys doesn't work out. So now the man you didn't want, that may have been decent, you sneered up at him. You Miss Lovatha. Now you're realizing, oh, 2 or 3 kids later, I need that kind of guy like now. And you want to change up and you want to meet somebody new. I don't wish good luck to you. So we got a freaking fact. They're working in a company, the same company. They have customer service jobs. So they love to tell their stories because you're constantly getting calls. I've done that before when I was younger. People calling in, and a lot of times people can't afford the bills, making adjustments, yada yada yada, that kind of thing. And I noticed that they love to talk about that, and she talks about it with glee. It's like a smile. So basically, a woman calling in and maybe needing more time to pay her bill or make an adjustment, things like that. Um, you seem to smile on that. That seems to be the highlight of your day. And she makes these remarks like, well, honey, I'm a single mother too, and she's gonna have to make it work. I guess when we going to the club this weekend, can't pay your bills. When we getting your braids done. So it's like, my gosh, just negative energy. So, ooh, and I love my job. The job is the only thing you've got. So it's like some people, you see things and just keep it moving. They don't seem to realize that what they're saying, they are revealing the truth of them. So anyway, I'm gonna call her Pat. So Pat, who's married, fix her up. Her husband has a good job. They both do well. Fixes her up on a date. And I'm like, you sent her on a date. Y'all must don't like the guy. And she's like, rolling her eyes, like, she's like, tell you about it later. So I'm like, why would you? So you fixed her up on a date with whom? Again, you all must don't like this guy. And I believe Pat. She's saying she's pretty much been begging her to introduce her to one of her husband's friends, somebody he worked with. I was like, oh my gosh, again, you must really don't like this guy. And keep in mind too, because somebody set you up on a date, it doesn't mean that they think positive of you. They might be giving you a lesson. So she was like, girl, whatever. So Miss Bitter Bee, unhappy, and she loves a customer service job because she loves to hear women having a hard time. It seems to make her day. Fills her face up with glee. She goes on this date, y'all. Goes on a date with a man. He met her there. Her typical date, she's so used to dating down at the bottom. She would accept a date that requires dinner through a drive-through. Put the hamburger box of chicken on your lap. I'm just saying. She'd be fine with that. If a man spends $24 on a plate, oh my goodness, and you go on the inside, oh, she's impressed. Don't let the plate be $49. Oh my goodness, he might get to spend the night. So she goes on her date. They meet at a nice, decent restaurant. And she was like, so she comes back with her story. Oh, it's a girl. He's such a nice man. Oh, he's so nice. Yada, 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 yada. Yeah, yeah. I had a really nice time. It's been a long time. Of course, because you like dealing with trash. You like dealing with trash. He may come with a box, something out of a box, and Netflix and chill. Date number two. You like dealing with trash. You like bad boys. You miss love a thug. So a man that can just be just normal, respectful to you, that's gonna send you over the moon. You don't even know this man. So she goes on a date with him, and here's why I knew it was gonna go sour. She says, because she's telling everybody about her date. Oh, he was so nice. The man took you to a restaurant and had a conversation, and he listened to you. It wasn't like you at the Four Seasons, which my sentence got to be that for it to be a nice date. Anyway, when she said, yeah, he was really into me and, asking about what I do and my job, and I was telling him about it. And that's when, it's one of the things that's like, oh my God, what not to do. Whatever you do, I beg of you, do not start going into those spills about those women need help in customer service and can't pay their bills, and your reaction. That's going to be a what not to do. It might be a deal breaker. This is what not to do. Whatever you do, girl, don't you dare do this. Open up your mouth. Because unfortunately, hateful sound is going to come out. So she was like, yeah, he listened to me. He talked about my job, what I like to do. He seems to be a really good listener. And that's when I knew then. She didn't open up her mouth and said those dumb statements. And she's told a lot on herself. See, when the fact that the things that she says, that shows you she's a hater, and she's a hater of women, and that she is very bitter and has a dark heart, has a dark spirit. She is unhappy. It's like, what about him? He talked a little bit about his job. That's all I need to know. It's been over 10 days, and she hasn't heard from the bro. Why? See the picture on the see the picture on the screen here? Not very pleasant. Seems to be a witch. Oh, yes, not very pleasant. Seems to be a witch, very scary, very dangerous. You know what? I think the man didn't call her. Number one, he obviously wasn't interested. Number two, he saw the real you. He saw behind the nice makeup and the nice outfit. He saw the real her. That's why this on the screen. He saw behind the mask. 10 days and he hasn't called you. Girl, he's not going to call. Did you call and text him? You call one time and you text him. He hasn't called you back. He's not going to call you. He's not interested. Why? Because he saw the real you. See, what she didn't know, you can't always be successful in the switcheroo. That dog spirit, hating other women, you love to see somebody doing bad. That's why I was like, oh my God. So he listened, and I bet you the more he was quiet, she just kept on talking, running her mouth. And he saw, oh, this is who she is. That man saw who she was. And that is why he hadn't called her back. That man saw who she was. And this here, I don't feel bad for her. I feel good for him that he didn't get tricked. She needs a healing. Women that love to see other women do bad, particularly your own, something's wrong with you. You're mad about your life, darling. A woman didn't get you pregnant and abandon you. You chose the role of Miss Love a Thug. It didn't work out. Now you love a bad dude running the streets. He's sitting on dubs. That's who he be. And now you realize this isn't working out for me. I think I want to get the guy who works a regular job. He's decent. Come take on me, and he's cheering. That's a whole lot to take on. I'm just saying. And if somebody's trying to have something, some men can look past it and go on. Some men can't, and they don't have to. You know, I've seen a good guy. I've seen this happen in 2 cases. No, make it 3. I have seen this happen 3 cases. 3 different men. They were black men. They took on a Miss Love a Thug, her and her cheering, and married her. Oh, these women know how to play that role. What do you think happened? She needed that security, and she played that role for a reason. How about two of the guys got out of jail? This is no joke. All of a sudden, it started being some marriage problems start occurring. Divorced. Oh, they adopted the children, now paying child support, kids you didn't even put here. Back in the streets. Yeah. So that right there, you can learn from the mistakes of others. One guy, I knew his son was getting played like a sucker all day. I'm sorry. That lady had 4 kids. And she was one of the ones, the baby daddy got out of jail. And we don't she had more than one baby daddy, so it wasn't like the man that got out of jail was the father of all 4. I think 2 of those were his. She filed for divorce, got him out the house. Next thing you know, she was with that jailbird. So not to bring your spirit down, but some of these men, if they're not too quick to rush into that kind of deal, we all make decisions, and that's their option. Doesn't mean he might be the bad guy. That's a lot to take on. A whole lot to take on. That is a lot to take on. So yeah, she was telling everybody all about this day. Yeah, because she's used to again a driving date. A man can take her. Where we going? I already see through her. That's why I'm like, you introduce her to somebody. You must not like the guy. It's been it's and it was 10 days last week, so it's been more than 10 days now because today is Sunday. He hasn't called because when she talked about that job, I said, see, she didn't know that negative energy. I think it came back to bite her. She didn't see that coming. Those women on your job, and I told sister girl, look like you won't be getting your braids done this weekend to pay your bill. Oh, she loves that people having a hard time. She loves that. So when she went on that date and she said he listened to me and about my job, and I knew what always came out is highly unlikely that she would have changed it. She's not that smart. I knew then when she said that that man saw through her, and he's trying to have something to say in business. What those kind of women don't understand in business, especially when you start socializing and things like that, you can't have a bitter bee. You cannot have a drama queen on your block. You can't. She's gonna ruin it for you. Why? Because there are so many other women that are in positions. You have to be able to get along with other women, other men, their wives and girlfriends. You can't come up with a stank attitude. You are of no use to him. Sorry to tell you that. No, no, no. He can't have you showing up at a dinner party at a meeting, all stank face. No, you're not ready because his position in life is above your pay grade. You are so full of hate. You can't have all this drama. That's why I think he didn't call her back. He already knew this ain't going nowhere. Yeah. She was telling everybody about this day. He didn't call me back. You know why he didn't call you back, boo? That man picked up on your aura. This is my opinion. I don't know the man personally, but I think he picked up on her aura and he saw the real you. That's why I didn't call you back, boo. That man saw the real you. So her karma. Again, the guy she was on a date, I don't know him, but I know the caliber of people through association. So yeah, those kind, you don't deserve a good man. You really don't. You are so bitter and hateful toward your own and other women. Again, no woman got you pregnant and abandoned you, and you chose to be Miss Love a Thug until it didn't work out. I need to find me a man with some benefits. Where Mr. Love a Thug at? Oh, he's still doing 5 to 10. Might get your little spot rated. Ooh. But yeah, he didn't call me back. And we don't know. He could be, I mean, I guess the first day you don't really know anybody. You know what they present to you. But I thought about it. Hats off to you In my opinion, the man dodged a bullet. Negative energy. Can a person like that have him around and go to it, and then people start introducing you as a significant other. People have dinners for business, and then here you come with a whole bunch of I didn't like her, looking at somebody crazy. Oh no, this is above your pay grade. That man, he avoided a headache because he already know she's going to be bad for business. She'll be bad for his image. He cannot be. He might be a professional dust bucket, but he knows one thing: she's bad for business. Have a breakup with somebody like her that's real bitter. Ooh, the hatred that she's exhibiting on women, she'll turn around on you. Might cause a problem for your job. And he has a career. So yeah, I know he hadn't called me. He didn't call me back. He didn't call you back, boo, because he saw the real you. Go get some healing. So all that talk about she loves her job, and it's like it's always someone's misfortune, and it's always a woman I notice, particularly a black woman, hollering up in here, I pay my bill, better under the budget. You don't know what they have going on. Let's hope that customer service job that she has, let's hope that continues because you might find yourself on the other end of the spectrum. But yeah, he didn't call me back, boo. The words out of your mouth, that dark heart you have, that aura, that bitter black woman syndrome that she displayed, and it'll be the same if it's a bitter white woman syndrome, but that bitterness that she had and all that talk about how she is toward other women, he didn't call you back, boo, because he saw the real you. Like this picture right here. He didn't like what he see. So good luck on the dating scene. Thanks for listening, watching the video. Let me know what you all think. You may have a different perspective. Feel free to share it in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.